everybody, Lowdoers here. You may be wondering where we are right now. We are inside one of the four, I guess you could call them chambers, that are housing the speed beacons for us. We still are on the border of, I can't remember which way it is to... One of these corners is where I can actually get all of the bonuses, as you can see, but this beacon here is set to speed 2, so when I'm up on the platforms I will always get the speed 2 effect, but something interesting I found while I was down here, I thought maybe we could do this together. I found an abandoned mineshaft. This, while I was digging, actually happened to connect right up over here to an abandoned mineshaft, and I figured why not explore? I've done a bit of exploring, and I thought, hey, why leave you guys out of this? We have a bit of an exploration adventure. As you can see, you still got the speed 2, it's wonderful. If you're wondering what I've done here with the polished andesite, I'm using it as a pathway to help remind me how to get back to the exits. As you can see here, I've just left a little gap, and that gap serves as a little reminder that I don't want to go down this way. That leads to a dead end, or not to the actual way back, but the solid path leads the way I want to go. And that's just kind of what I've done throughout here, just to help guide me back. I've, as you can also tell, cleared out a lot of the wood. I may or may not have a use for it just yet. I haven't decided, but let's go. Let's go this way. I'm not perfect at this, but good enough. So yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. It's been an interesting little while for me. Still recovering from... kind of want to clean this room up. Oh, I didn't see you there. Let's just clean you up. Yes, I am obsessively cleaning up the place. I don't think I'll ever use it for anything, but the idea that I might use it for something appeals to me. And really, everybody needs a mineshaft. Why waste the ladder? Ooh. So hopefully we'll find something interesting here. I don't know what we'll find. Very least we can use the rails for something. I have an idea. Not sure where I'm going to implement it just yet. But I do... Definitely in the nether we're going to need rail lines for there. I've got a lot of coal in the area. Oh, redstone. I'm using my silk touch pick, by the way. Sorry while I scratch my nose there. Haven't really had a... as I get stuck in cobwebs, haven't really had a chance to make a good work pick. Kind of been busy digging out the chambers. As you recall from last episode, we ended up getting 3 nether stars. Ooh, more redstone. And so I made the beacons for them. I had enough iron built up while working on these and while just playing the game and goofing around to actually build 2 full beacons. I've got enough to start a 3rd, but definitely don't have enough for a 4th. So that is something we're gonna have to build up while we just explore here, pick up any iron we can find, and I'm obsessively filling in this hole because I want it to look pretty. See, it's all pretty, 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 pretty. Anyway. This is how I know where I've been, by the way. The picks, the cleaned up hallways. I may have talked a bit about this before on how to not get lost in a mine shaft. Because you know what? I get lost a lot, as you can tell. And if you remember. Go there. So I gotta say, I hope all of you are doing well. I think it's been kind of bad for a lot of the people I know in my life. Seems everybody's going to the hospital, or everybody's... getting sick. I find life does that sometimes, where you go along and everything is fine, and then everyone else's life goes to pot, which really sucks. It does make me realize and appreciate how lucky I am, but at the same time, it leaves me feeling a little helpless because I know there isn't much I can do, and I'm one of those people. I'm sure. Ooh, diamonds! How the heck did I walk past you? Ooh, more diamonds. I'm sure I'm not alone in this. I'm sure there's other people out there who just... You kind of feel helpless when people are hurting and you can't do anything. And I'm very much one of those people that like to help. Those who know me know that I am dumb and typically will never turn down people asking for help because I'm a sucker. Or as my one friend says, a chump. but he means it affectionately. And hey, you haven't seen me yet, so you're dead. Good try. I just realized a flaw in my plan. I'm not paying attention while I walk around and talk. This could end terribly. Ooh. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. It's all... Well, I needed gravel. Not yet, but I will. I have a big plan for something. I always have big plans. That's the sad, sad truth of Minecraft. It always leaves me with more plans. I will obsessively fill this in later. In the meantime, let's get that off there, because I know you're just going to fall anyway. You're going to fall here, because I hate you. Oop, I heard something. Or was that a bat? Probably a bat. In the meantime, 5. There we go. Let's get this redstone. I have an idea of something we're going to build using redstone, so I do need quite a bit of it. I'm thinking we're going to go... Hi, spiders. I hear you. Where are you? Well, let's get rid of this. Jump! There we go. I want to do something with the end. I don't use a lot of... I see diamonds up ahead. I see diamonds. There we go. Hi! Yeah, you're... Oh, you can't fit through to one wide opening. Ha ha ha, you're doomed. He doesn't seem to have it. I swear, there's been something wrong with the mob AI since 1.8. They don't... 1.7, they were really aggressive. Like, if they even thought they saw you, they chased after you and killed you. But now they're just sort of wandering around, a little half-baked, not really paying attention to what's going on. Ooh, more redstone. Man, I keep getting distracted. ADD totally setting in. Nope. There we go. Yeah, no, I want to do some work in the end. I don't get a lot of, or you rather use a lot of ender pearls, but I want to use them more often. Still got lots of room. And so I think what we're going to do is make an enderman grinder to get... I don't know if we're going to do it for XP or just do it for pearls, but definitely going to do it for pearls at the very least, because I like flying around, and having lots of ender pearls at my disposal, lots of fun. Actually, I'm kind of sad. Since the withers killed me, I think I lost a stack and a bit of ender pearls, which means I do have to go back at some point and get more. Oh, hi! Huh. I'll put you there. Love the floating torches. Hi, buddy. You've got a green friend behind you. Missed. Got him. So I don't know if I've said this before, but abandoned mineshafts, probably one of my favorite things in Minecraft. Who knew? A geologist loving abandoned mineshafts. Actually, one of my favorite things to do, speaking of abandoned mineshafts and abandoned things, our world is pretty amazing. I don't know what it's like for other people around the world, but I know here in in Canada, specifically northern Ontario, is where my experience is from. Traveling around looking for gold mines, or looking for gold, which is one of the things I used to do. Actually, it was one of the main things I used to do. Gold's a lot of fun to look for, by the way. Not just because, you know, the whole gold fever, blah, 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 people are obsessed with it kind of thing. People are, don't get me wrong. But it's a really useful metal. But I totally lost what I was saying. Sorry. Back to the initial story, not the side story off that story. I like to meander. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I'm sure you figured it out by now. But one of my favorite things in exploration was, or rather is, going up into the northern communities. There's a lot of places that have been abandoned. A lot. And you will just randomly come across towns and graveyards and you name it. Signs of civilization where people have lived and are no longer there. And it is... Huh. Okay. I thought that was the way back to where we were going. That zombie seems to disagree with me, but you find all kinds of signs of people having lived there, of settlement, and it's amazing to see how fast nature can just reclaim. That's really cool. I don't know why I find that really cool, but a river of lava makes me happy. We'll come back and deal with that. But yeah, you find all kinds of signs of civilization, and I remember up in a little area up north called Pickle Lake. And yes, I did say Pickle Lake, and there are many stories as to how that place got its name, but just accept that it is named after a lake of condiments, I guess you could call them. Pickles are condiments? I guess they could be condiments. They're sometimes condiments. Sometimes they're food. Anyway, we're not going to debate the existence of pickles. Or rather, the categorization of pickles. But up around Pickle Lake, there was a town called Pickle Crow. Yes, people are very imaginative when naming towns close by each other. Pickle Crow was abandoned. There was a mine shaft there. The mine closed up back in the 60s, I think it was, just because with the price of gold and the grade they were pulling out. The grade of gold is sort of like a percentage, if I could describe it. Typically, it's something like it'd be something like 25 grams per ton, which would be an amazing amount of gold. Just because most people don't know this, and it was actually a bit of a shocker for me when I started, gold is not something like you see on TV about, ooh, treasure chest, about, ooh, diamonds, about, you know, people making these giant, massive nugget discoveries and, you know, people striking it rich and off this one nugget, and that's, ooh, deja vu. Ooh, there's lava on wood. That makes sense. Way to go, game generation. Ooh, more diamonds. This makes me happy. But gold is not something that occurs in large nuggets. It's usually fine disseminated flakes. It's not a room for more tracks. We gotta find our way back to our dear friend, the way we came. Boop. I can make more. Good, good, good. But yeah, it's finely disseminated flakes. So looking for gold, a lot harder than most people would think. It's usually, like I said, finely disseminated flakes. They're not very big. Usually you need a microscope to see them. So what the 25 grams per ton means is there's 25 grams of gold. And for those of you who use the imperial system, I cannot help you as to tell you how much gold that is. But suffice to say, it is not a lot. Not a lot at all. If you want to do the conversion of how many grams to an ounce, you can figure that out. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. I work in imperial, or I work in metric. I don't work in imperial. It's just, I'm in Canada, it's what we use. Did we come this way? I see light. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh! Oh, I know where we are. Oh, that's handy. That's quite handy. There we go. That's 25 grams per ton, we'll say, and I don't remember putting that there. That's not a lot. So when the grade gets pretty low, even though you could have a lot of gold in an area, sometimes mines are abandoned or closed because the grade isn't good enough. Or what they can do is they can switch to open pit mining, if that is an option. Sometimes it isn't, depending on the topography of the area. Let's just fire this stuff in here. I don't need that, that. Or that. Or that. Or that. There we go. Okay. Back we go. This has been really successful so far. I nearly choke on my own spit there. So Pickle Crow was a case of the mine was abandoned. It was a mining town, so with no mine, the town was abandoned. And what they did is they just burned the town to the ground. Like, the last people to leave the town just set it on fire and walked away. Which sounds irresponsible and dangerous, but you have to realize this is in the middle of northern Ontario. There is nothing around. There are trees. So I built this bridge, by the way. I was over this way slightly. I wanted to cross the lava. Oh, hi! Now you notice me. And, ooh. Oh, gold. And, nope. Try again. Thank you. That makes it much easier to find you and shoot you. Pick up my arrows. Ooh, diamonds. Did not notice that before. Okay, creepers on a shelf. That's all there is, creepers on a shelf. Oh, I hear somebody. Let's get the diamonds. Get the diamonds. I'm getting kind of scared now. So the town was abandoned, but the point of my story, as I keep meandering, the town was burned to the ground, and so it was abandoned. And when I mean abandoned, like, literally there are dishes there. There are, in some of the areas where they... Oh, I went up there now. Where the houses weren't burned to the ground or weren't fully burned to the ground, you can actually find remnants of them and enter them. I actually learned a very valuable lesson about being responsible and radioing in where I'm going and what I'm doing, which, by the way, #1 rule in the bush, you tell everyone where you're going. It doesn't matter what you're doing or how dumb it is. If you're going to the bathroom, you tell people, because you never know what's going to happen or what could get you. So, responsible exploration. Always be aware, and always let people know what you're doing. Because I didn't one time and fell into a basement of one of these homes. Thankfully, I wasn't hurt. Bit of a sprained ankle, but I mean, I got over it pretty quick. But you can find whole lives. Like, inside this basement, there was dishes, there were rooms, there was, admittedly, this was 60 years later, so it's largely rotted, but I mean, you still see all this stuff that people had. You get to see aspects of their lives. I found the dump for the old town, and you could see what people would eat and throw away and what they would keep, and it was amazing. You'd find things that these days you'd never see. I don't want to take the chance that there is lava under... Well, I could have, but the smarter thing to do is not... Dang it! Speaking of smart things, that was not. There we go. What's in here? Oh! That connects in... Oh! Put you there. Put you there. Ooh! I just kind of want to find lava and extend this out. Because I think that would be so cool looking. There's no real point to it, but I think it would look really cool. Put you here. So yeah, I really like that. You get to find a lot of old items, and sometimes they are admittedly worth money. I mean, you can find old china that is in pristine condition in some of these houses that were abandoned, and it sells. While out in the bush, for a friend of mine, I would pick up... they would have been, absolutely worthless back in the day, but cobalt blue seltzer bottles. And these things are absolutely... They're the most vibrant, gorgeous hue of blue I've seen. And I collected them up for her because she collects, bottles. And it turned out that each of these bottles, and I probably brought her back 60 to 70 of these. Each of them could be sold on eBay if she really cared for, I think it was... Oh, you... Where are you coming from? There. Ooh, more lapis. Each of these would sell on eBay for $10 a bottle, like, just because it's not made anymore. They're such beautiful antique bottles, and collectors would pay for these. And here we were wandering through an old dump, and there were, thousands of these things. Like, absolutely, like I said, worthless back in the day, but now they have value. And that happens with a lot of things in life. Things can be worthless and then suddenly be worth something. But I think, despite the yammerings of this episode, I don't want it to go too long, because I do want to get out and do some work. I don't know why I finished repairing that back to the way it was. I didn't have to. What's over here? Oh. Oh, hey! No, leave me alone. That was close. Yeah, I'm not quite full power again. I'm not as powerful as I used to be. I miss my old sword. I think this is... No, it's the exact same sword I had. Just named different. Okay, well, whatever. I thought it was a crappier sword. Turns out it's not. Although I do kind of want to add flaming to it. I think that would work. Because I could just cook meat. That sounds terrible, but yeah, all the cows I kill would be automatically cooked. Lazy man's way of eating. I want to try and figure out how to get back to where we came from. Probably not this way. What's up here? Oh! Maybe? Maybe? I just think this is actually just an open... Yep. Not what I thought it was, but that was silly. Try again. You win! You get to walk forward. Way to go, Loderus. You're a winner. We'll avoid them. We'll avoid you. What do you say? Oh, jeez, you... Wow, family reunion. Oh, you can shoot me through there. I thought the pole would protect me. Haha, beat each other up. You can shoot through the pole. That's upsetting. Man, look at all the skeletons. I wonder if there's a spawner nearby. Oh, oh, jeez! Oh, this is handy. Hi, guys. You just didn't notice me. Ugh. Okay, we're good. We're good. All's good. All's good. See? Everything's fine. Nothing went horribly wrong. I'm good. Everybody's good. Calm down. No! Okay. Almost thought I was going to get knocked off into lava down there. Oh! Actually, I do want to get knocked down there. No! Why are there so many skeletons? Oh! Gee, where the heck are you guys coming from? I hate all of you. Stop suddenly appearing and blowing up on me. I would appreciate that greatly. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna fall down there. That's where we want to go. That's where we're gonna be. That's how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna light this up though. Actually, I just realized, and it was one of the thoughts I was gonna say before I blew up there. Lighting this area up is a very good idea because it will help with improve the spawn rates up at upstairs on the platforms, because then mobs won't spawn down here. The less viable areas for the game to go, hey, I can spawn something here. Okay, everybody happy? Everybody happy? Okay. Okay. I want to get up and light this up so things don't drop down on me. Hi! I have good news and I have bad news. I'm scared of that skeleton. I want to kick him off, but I'm scared a skeleton's going to shoot me into the lava. I hear the skeleton. Oh, I just watched it. Of course he's wearing armor, because that's fair. There we go. Into the lava. And I'm happy. Okay. That's where I want to be. Let's get back over there. Back over there. Oh, hello. You might have been the reason things were spawning. How about... get over there. I don't think any of this is going to spawn. Funzi! Oh, free wood. Oh, that bat swam in the lava. Don't worry, buddy. You'll be okay. You can do it. You'll... Oh, never mind. He didn't live through it. Well, one less bat in the world. So we'll follow our handy path here and just recount what we managed to pick up this episode. Like I said, I'm going to finish working on all of the pillars, collecting up enough iron to finish it off. That is quite a lot of iron, just so you guys know. I think it's 100 and... first level's 81, next level's 49, 25 is nothing. 170-ish, if my math is just right in my head. Probably not. Somebody's going to find out I totally did the math wrong, but whatever. You're a jerk, whoever looks it up. To the next case. But yeah, we've thrown stuff in here. Things are going good for us. No, I want that. And you can stay there. So yeah. I don't know how well this will work. There we go. Till next time, guys. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the exploration. I always like taking you along, doing a little talk every once in a while. Just, you know, explain bits about my life to you. Maybe I can tell you something interesting, who knows? But I do hope you enjoy. Anyway, guys, until next time. Hope you guys have a good time. Hope you guys don't end up in the hospital like everybody else I seem to know. And yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Wow, I sound like one of those... Yeah, anyway, South Park reference there. I'm very sorry. Hope you all have a wonderful time. Take care. Bye-bye.